Okay, welcome to another edition of WWE TV, and I'm testing out my green screen right now. Could be a fail, could work, but let's find out. I could put anything right here, literally anything behind me. Could have like a dinosaur, could have the Power Rangers, could have Black White Soul, could have Stone Cold Steve Austin. Let's just see if this works. Okay, this week on the News Blast. What did Triple H say to creative backstage post-Raw this week? Well, the answer is, he said, "Get your shit together. We have football back next week. Things are about to get very serious with competition on Monday nights. We need to step up our game and get back on the ball. This is your official notice." Basically, creative don't seem to get the gist at the moment and seem to have let go of their creative storytelling since SummerSlam. Creative need to step up as ratings are very poor, especially over the last few weeks. It's not the wrestlers' fault at all. I understand that, you understand that. It's the creative. It's the way they're writing the stories for these wrestlers. It's the way they're laying out the whole show and weaving in these storylines for each wrestler. It's just not good enough. It really isn't. I mean, Raw sucked. There was a few bits that I liked, but mostly it sucked. We've had things like a bunny beating up Heath Slater for some fucking odd reason, when Heath Slater was meant to be getting a push, now being beaten up by a bunny. I dread to think who's under that bunny costume. And in a 3-hour show, we had about 35 minutes of in-ring wrestling on a wrestling show, which is just not good. Hopefully next week we'll get some more in-ring wrestling. We've already got 2 matches planned, but let's just see what happens there. If they're going to spend the whole time talking in these shows, then at least make it good, you know? At least make some real good, memorable promos and stories. Let's just make it great again. Let's make it what it used to be. I'm not the only one complaining here. Twitter went crazy following Raw this week. So many tweets regarding the way it went down and how poor it was and how they need to step up. And also several legends and superstars and old writers like Vince Russo, who sent an open letter to WWE, which I can read to you now. Dear Stephanie, Vince and Hunter, I don't like complaining, but I'm Italian, I'm emotional, I'm sorry, I just get that way sometimes. Come to think of it, you probably witnessed that firsthand in a galaxy far, far away, many light years ago. The truth is, I hate to criticise Raw, I really do. Having been there and done that, I realise how difficult it is to come up with 2 hours of compelling content every week, let alone 3. The job is not easy, I understand that, and nobody can criticise you for trying and giving their best effort. Nobody. But the question is what we see every Monday night honestly and truly your best effort? I just know that having worked with all 3 of you in the past, I don't think that any of us would have been satisfied or even allowed last night's show to air in its final form the way it did. Are we seriously not better than that? What happened to our mantra during the Attitude Era, when this week's show was going to be better than last week's? They always strive to make each show better than the last during the Attitude Era. Remember that, Vince? I don't know what it is. I don't know the structure because I'm not there anymore. But nobody can tell me that with a bit more effort that you couldn't be doing better than what you've been giving people recently. Look, we all love wrestling. We're huge wrestling fans. We are fans of the WWE and its truthfulness. We want to like the show. We want WWE to be good. but you just make it so difficult for us. Asking anybody to sit through 3 hours of what you've currently been putting on our TV screens, it's just not fair. I'm not going to tell you what to do or how to do it, or am I? Look, I'm not going to tell you what to do or how to do it. Who am I? Who am I to say that? All I'm asking is that you ask each other, is this the best World Wrestling Entertainment has to offer to our fans? If the answer is yes, then I guess I've just overrated you. I think we all know that that's not the answer. I don't think any of you can walk away from that building on Monday night honestly believing that you have put your best foot forward. I don't believe that for 1 second. Thank you, Vince Russo. Thank you. You've had your issues over the years, some stuff I've heard that I haven't liked, but thank you for this letter, okay? Because you've written it on behalf of many, many fans. Many fans. And I agree with it. As do many people who've seen this letter. Search Twitter, search the dirt sheets. Many people agree with this. Also, Matt Hardy tweeted, I love the WWE and respect the company. WWE gave me so much, but it drives me crazy when they insult viewers by force-feeding them absurd stories. If pro wrestling wants to be taken seriously, it has to be presented as fun yet logical to the viewer. That goes for every wrestling company. TV's advanced so much in terms of sophisticated storytelling. Wrestling hasn't, and viewers see through that. I agree with that too. So that's pretty much how I feel, and old wrestlers feel, Vince Russo feels, and how Triple H feels about the creative that went into Monday night. Next week, I've just heard that Jerry Springer is going to be on it, which is just crazy. It could be quite a good laugh, but please just write something good for the show. Give us some longer matches, give us some better storytelling. Just give us a better show. Come on guys, you can do this. Okay, you can do this, WWE. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, guys. What you think of the green screen, but also the video you've just seen, and I will see you soon. Ciao for now.